Hi everyone, this is Reverend Chris Oldham, and I am here tonight to offer a healing for you to everyone who views this video. It's an angel healing, and it's a healing to help you move into your natural state of prosperity, to move into the vortex of prosperity, where you naturally draw into you all that you need and way more because you are in your place of service. You're in your soul space. And when we're in that space, everything just flows to us. We have the prosperity we were meant to have. And it continues to grow. Once we get into that space, it just expands through all kinds of miraculous means. uh, Spirit and our own energies and our own vibration bring us more of what we have because we're doing what makes us happy and brings us joy. And when we're in that space, in that vibrational space, emitting those frequencies, then the universe and spirit helps to bring us more of it, and it just keeps expanding. And so you wind up in that wonderful expansive place of prosperity, of being able to have all, not just that you need is a place of scarcity, and saying, okay, this is what I need, and so I don't expect anything else. We're going to move you out of that. That's not a good place to be. We're going to start moving you out of that through the healing that's going to take place during this video today. And I am an angel minister. I graduated in the first class from the angel ministry, which was started and founded and taught and still is taught by Reverend Kimberly Maroney. Kimberly was the one who reintroduced me to angels, and that's another story for another day. And it was like coming home when I took the first class from her back in August of 2008. Since then, my partnership with the angels has just expanded into the place where, and my spiritual growth as a result of my time in the ministry and moving forward from it, is in a place where I have such a deep partnership with the angels and their energies that I have moved into a place of spiritual alchemy, where I am producing things through spiritual means that really cannot be made any other way. The only word for it is magic. And magic really does exist. It's just we have to rethink what we think magic is. Well, in this day and age, magic is something that is created through other than physical means. And it can be created through thought. And when I say other than physical means, if we're creating something with our mind and thinking about something and creating it, um, coming up with a book or a painting or whatever, we're still using the physical body to create these things. But alchemy, the spiritual alchemy, is creating things through pure connection with spirit and bringing in the aid and the assistance. For me, it's the angels of spirits of light and love, and the ascended masters in some cases as well, depending on what it is that I'm working on. So today's healing is going to be on prosperity, and it's going to be a little bit different than other healings that you may have received. One, because it's going to bring you into direct connection with angelic energies. But I'm not going to do that by directly from me to you, or calling in the angels and doing all the things I normally do in a personal healing session, a one-on-one healing session. What I'm doing today, and what I've been guided to do today, is to do a healing session with you using the angel song essences that the angels have guided me to create and assist me and co-create with me. These angel song essences that I use, that I have created, carry the energies of the angels for specific purposes. This one is called Releasing What No Longer Serves, and it is one of the 53 essences that I've been guided to create through the guidance and inspiration and help of the angels. And I will show you that it's going to be a really effective healing. It's going to be really deep. You're going to feel the energies hitting you in certain places. And just allow it. And you can come back and watch this video as many times as you want to, because this is a beginning of a process for you. And the more times you watch it, the deeper you'll get into the process, and the deeper the energies will go to help clear more and more of the things that are getting in the way of your experiencing, your being in and experiencing your vortex of prosperity, your soul space. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to call in the energies of the angels, because I do that whenever I do any kind of a healing session, and this is no different. So just take a couple of deep breaths. Almighty and Most High, Father, Mother God, beloved angels, archangels, ascended masters, beloved Jesus, Mother Mary, all the saints and prophets that wish to be present, gods and goddesses of the light and love and healing. Lakshmi, I'm being called. Prosperity, yes, Lakshmi. Higher selves, guardians and guides of all those who this video is meant to heal, to serve, and to help, and to connect with the angelic realm. I welcome you here now in the Heartlight Temple, along with the beloved seraphim angels. I welcome you here in this temple, and I ask now that you clear its space and make it sacred, so there shall be no interference with the energies that are going to be transmitted through this video. And please maintain this state in this temple throughout the production of this video and these healing sessions. So be it, beloved ones, and so it is. Beloved Michael, encircle this space with your bound of mercy angels and their swords held high to protect it, defend it, and shield it from all interference that is not in service or support of this healing that is about to take place. Remove all such things from this space, beloved Michael, now, and hold it from this space until we are completed here. So be it, and so it is. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Now, using this method, anyone who uses my angel song essences can do healing. That is the beauty of these essences. And so how do I start the process of doing one of these healing sessions? And this is a remote healing session. And so what's the first step? The first step is I want to identify the essences that you're going to need, or that I'm going to need for this healing. And I just ask the angels to guide me to it. Now, I have a special method that I use called the truth signal, which I am not going to teach here. I do that in other places. I teach all of my students how to do this. Another method that you can use that I advise on my website, and you can find that address underneath this video, is to use muscle testing. And basically, for those of you who are familiar, self-muscle testing, you're going to close whatever your non-dominant hand is. For me, that is my left hand is my non-dominant hand. So I am going to put together the thumb and pinky of this non-dominant hand and hold it like that. And I'm going to take the index finger and thumb of my dominant hand, which is me for the right hand. If you're left-handed, it would be your left hand. All right, and I'm just going to fit these two fingers inside these. That fits. It's just a circle. It'll go in there. Now, I am going to first, before I do anything else, and I recommend if you try this, that you do this as well before you do any muscle testing. If your energies are out of balance, then the testing won't be correct. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to say, because you're going to get either a yes or a no answer. If the answer is yes, because your subconscious mind knows all these things and is connected beyond you. So if your answer is a yes, and then when you go, you're going to ask a question, like I'm going to ask, is my name Chris? And when I do that, I'm going to try and push this apart. If you can see, I don't know how well you can see, but I'm actually trying to push this apart with my thumb and my index finger here, and it won't push. So that means there's a yes. Now, if I ask, is my name Eileen? Immediately, it comes right apart. There's no real resistance. It'll just come apart. You don't take it apart yourself. You allow these fingers to push on and create the disconnect, if it's going to be a disconnect. So if I now say my energies are balanced, I'm pushing in there, I'm trying to push, and it's not going. So that's a yes for me. If I say, do I have black hair? Automatically you can see it comes out. Do I have black hair? No. So using this method, you can test for the essences that you need. Now, also on my webpage, on the site for the essences, the main site, the essence menu, you're going to find a file that's called the essence testing file or list. And what this is, it is a listing of all of the 53 essences that I've created. And it allows you to go through using muscle testing to find out which essences you need for whatever purpose. Now, if you can see, I have written in here that the purpose for this healing session is to release blocks to prosperity and to create opening to our natural soul prosperity program. And who is this for? Instead of date, I put who is it for? Everyone who's going to watch this video. So for you, you could just put you know, if you're looking to heal prosperity, a healing, or if you want to heal an illness that you have that's going on, or some other issue, a love issue, you got something happening, you're going to put that up here in this space. And then you're going to test for the essences. So you're going to go down through. You can first you're going to do, my name is Chris. You'll always say, my name is, whatever your name is, because that tells you whether your muscles, your energies are balanced or not. My name is Chris. Okay, my energies are balanced and my muscle testing will be true. So for this healing, I'm going to ask first, do I need any of the love essences? No, I don't. The hand just came right apart. And so I don't have to worry about any of those. Then do I need any of the I am essences, which are the next ones? Yes. Do I need I am centered? I am grateful. I am forgiving. I am joyful. I am prosperous. Oh, yes, I need I am prosperous. Now, I have already gone through and chosen these ahead of time. And so that's basically how the system works. I'm showing you how to find out which essences are being called for, that the angels are actually, and your higher self are prescribing for you to help you with the issue that you're dealing with. So what they have prescribed for this prosperity healing are 6 essences. We have the first one is I am prosperous. The next one is I am awesome. And this one is, I love this essence. I absolutely love this essence. I don't know if you can see it very clearly. It doesn't look like it's focusing very well. But this essence is all about self-confidence, being sure of yourself, being connected with your center, and just feeling really good about who you are, and helping to stay in that good place, which is very important for getting into that vortex of prosperity, because feeling good about who you are is a natural state of being when you are in that vortex. So the next one that the angels have prescribed is releasing what no longer serves. I don't know where you can read this best. I can do that here or not. Okay, releasing what no longer serves. No, it's going to focus well enough to see that or not. It doesn't look like it. Anyway, that's why I'm telling you. Then the next one that they have prescribed is one that I call God's Playground. This is all about manifesting and creating the things that we want. When we're in that vortex of prosperity, we are automatically churning out the stuff that we desire, the stuff that feeds our heart, the stuff that brings us joy. You know, we're automatically creating those things. And that's what we're here for. That's why it's called God's Playground instead of just Manifesting Mojo or something like that. It's called God's Playground because that's what we're doing here. We came down here to explore all of the possibilities, or a good portion of them, that come with our being able to be creators. We're down here on this playground. This is God's playground, that we're here, and we're here to create things. So that's what this essence is about, that helps you with manifesting. And then the next one is the vortex of prosperity. And of course, we already know what that is. And this essence actually connects you with the energies of that vortex, and lets the angels. That's your signal that the angels come in and help connect you with this. Everyone, well, let me get to the last one. And then the last one is the seraphim angels. All right. And the seraphim angels are all about divine love and the energies of divine love. And this essence helps move us not only into those energies, but helps us learn how to use them. How do we use divine love? What is it really all about? It helps us become aligned with it, and all of these things will help us become aligned with these energies and these good positive things as well. And when we're becoming into alignment with this stuff, we're automatically we can't be in two places at once. We can't be in alignment with the good stuff and also in alignment with the stuff that's holding us back. So as we come into alignment with the good stuff, we're going to have to shake some of this other stuff loose. It's just going to have to happen. So be prepared for a little bit of upheaval, a little bit of emotional clearing, things to be shown to you that are keeping you from being in prosperity. Some of them you may not want to let go of too easily because it's just the way you've always done things. It's your own expectations. There's a learning curve involved here. And that's why I'm telling you, you're going to need to come back to this a number of times. Or you can come to me for a healing session and we will really clear a lot of these things. Some of them may be ancestral. Some of them may be in your past lives. Some of them may be generational patterns or beliefs that are holding you back. There are things like curses and hexes and spells and promises and vows and contracts. You name it. There's so many aspects of this that could be contributing to your not being where you want to be financially. And not just financially, prosperity also is prosperity in love, prosperity in, family, prosperity and abundance coming to you in all kinds of different ways. So not being in that place is what we want to move away from. We want to move into that place. We want to move into that great place. So where do I go from here? We have 6 essences now that the angels have chosen. So here is the next step that I'm using for these healings, these distance, what I call essence healings, this is just a basic blank chart of the human body with the chakras and the major light bodies. We've got the etheric body, which holds the information for our physical body. We have the physical body. We have the etheric body, which holds all of the templates and information for the physical body. We have the emotional body. Then we have the mental body. And we have the spiritual body. And then out here is the ancestral and past life and generational planes that where that is. It's just outside of this. It's outside of us, our domain. So these are things that are outside of our domain. And what I've written here is who this healing is for and what it's about. Prosperity healing for all who watch the video is what I have put on here. And if you are doing a healing for yourself, you can do something similar. I will put this also up on my website so that you can use it if you choose to do so. Download it and use it for your own Angel Song Essence healings. So now I'm going to, if you see, I have a plastic note, sleeve, a page sleeve, notebook page sleeve, and I've just slipped it in there. Now, the way that these Angel Song Essences work is that each one of them has a specific program that is designed or targeting a specific issue. And what happens is that these essences actually connect you with angelic energies. Now, if you know anything about our free will universe and about angels, you know that we need to ask for their help. They are not allowed to do anything for us without us first saying, hey, would you do this for us? Without giving them permission. The only exception to that in their job description is for our guardian angels when they save us and protect us from things that are not in our highest good, that are taking us way off our path, put us in danger. in ways that would threaten our ability to move forward on our path and meet the goals that we had set for ourselves before we incarnated here. So in order to get angelic help, you have to ask for it. But the beauty of these essences is just by purchasing them and using them, you're using these and looking, going through the process of finding out which ones that you need and purchasing these essences and using them is your signal to the angels that you are asking for their help. Because that's what signals the programs in here, and hitting your energy field signals to the angels, whoops, here's one, and we're going to help. We've been called to help, and we're glad, because you have no idea how many billions of unemployed angels there are out there waiting for us to ask for help. They're here to help us, here to help us move forward and up and higher on our paths and get into that vortex of prosperity, get into that soul space where we can accomplish what we came here to do, our soul program. So these essences will connect you with the help of the angels. That's what they do. And that's the beauty of them. There is no other essence that you can use that has been programmed in this way. Whether it's flower essences or crystal elixirs, or even some sound essences, these have been programmed to connect you with the angels as soon as you open the bottle and get to use it, or even before, when you're in the process of picking out. As soon as you purchase these, you're signed up for angel help. And as soon as you start picking this out and getting ready to use them, you are there. You are going to be helped. And through this method that I'm showing you now, using this chart, you, my friends, can be healers. Every one of you can be healers. You don't have to have Reiki. You don't have to know any other healing modality. All you need are the essences and the use of them and the permission of the person that you're using them for. That's all you need. You can be a healer. You can help other people as well as I can, or any other healers that buy these things. You can be a healer too. You can use these for your family. There's a Heartlight Angelic Healing Essence that would be awesome for you to have, to use in this way. Not only to take this way, that I'm going to show you in a minute, but also, in the traditional way of taking these orally, or putting them in water and taking them that way, or even as a spray. Number of different ways to use these. And a lot of the different ways to use them are contained, and boy, do I have backup for these essences, I got to tell you. There's a whole 8-page guide telling you how to use these, the different ways they can be used, and then descriptions, detailed descriptions of each of the essences and the angels that are helped make them, and whose energies are encoded into these essences. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my true signal, because my guide, and you don't have to actually do this because it might be too confusing. You can just take and write on a piece of paper, let's see, new job for, let's say, Debbie. See, I've written new job for Debbie on here. Take this and put it inside a Ziploc baggie, and you can use it just the way I'm going to show you how to use the essence, that I'm going to use the essences for this healing for you now. Okay, so I have now this diagram, and it's set up so that all the essences that I use with this will bring healing energies to all who watch this video, because the healing energies are going to be encoded into the energy of this video transmission. So I'm going to actually change my the viewpoint here a little bit so you can see it maybe just a little bit better. You can see this down here. There we go. And what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start, and it doesn't matter where you start when you do this. So I'm just going to take the first one I pick up is the I Am Prosperous Essence. And I'm going to use my angelic guidance to place this where the angels are telling me it needs to be in order for all of you to receive the healing benefits that are going to most help all of those who see this video. So I'm just going to come here and use mine. All right, so sacral chakra. I'm going to place a drop of the essence, of this essence on the sacral chakra. And now I'm being guided to place one down in this spot, which is below our feet underground. That is where the Earth Star chakra is. And the reason that that came in, those two chakras have a lot of meaning when it comes to money and manifesting, because the sacral chakra is our creative center. It's where our sexual energies are held. Our sexual organs are controlled under the auspices of the sacral chakra. And in order for us to actually produce things, manifest things into physical form, we have to be connected with the earth energies of Gaia. And so many of us lose that connection or have it shut off because we spend all our time up here in our heads. And we need to open up to there. But all the ideas in the world are not going to help us. And bringing in all the spirit and light in the world is not going to help us unless we are bringing in those earth energies that hold the frameworks, that fill in the energy frameworks to transmit and transform stuff from pure energy into physical form. That's what our earth connection does, and that's why it's so important for us to be grounded, is to maintain the physical form. All right, so that's the I Am Prosperous. Let's go. The next one in here I'm picking up is I Am Awesome, and that's the one that's going to help us get in touch with our truth, to feel wonderful about ourselves, and basically to tell everybody else that, you know what, I don't care what you think about me. You know, the poster that says on Facebook, if you see it, you probably have, that says, what you think of me is none of my business. That's kind of the way this makes you feel. It's kind of awesome. I love this one. And this is going in the solar plexus domain somewhere. I'm going to put 2 drops there. Okay. Okay, and so solar plexus is the area of our identity. And if you can tell, this is over to the right-hand side. And the right-hand side in our energy makeup, in our energy fields, it is all about cultural and social conditioning. That's what that's all about. And so it's helping us release tribal stuff, you know, the stuff that other people have told us about who we are, that we've bought into. It's helping us release from that and reconnecting with the truth that lies in our heart. Okay, next one I'm going to grab is releasing what no longer serves. That's the next one. And so once again, I'm going to go through this same process. And we're going to do, where does this one go? This one's going in the area between the sacral and root chakras. Again, over to the right hand side. I'm going to put 2 drops there as well. Let's see if we have any place else where this needs to be. Okay, and again, this is releasing what no longer serves. Also comes in with the energies of everything that the baggage that other people have laid onto us, the cultural, the religious, our experiences, our social experiences, all of the tribal stuff. And when I say tribal, I say it in the sense that Carolyn Mace created it to be, which is all of the different groupings that we are part of, you know, our friends, our family, our community, our country, or, you know, our religion or our spiritual beliefs. All of those are different tribes. Our job, you know, and the employees in it, our bosses, all of those are different tribes. And all of the stuff that they lay on us that we buy into that is really not aligned with who we are, truly, but we believe is stuff that we need to release. We need to just say, you know what, I don't need that anymore. I don't believe that anymore. So we're going to get rid of that. And there's so much of that that is part of it, you know, creates issues with prosperity for us. Now, the next one I'm going to grab is the old vortex of prosperity. We're going to do that one next. I don't know if you can even see it. Let's see if we can't. It won't even focus for us. But anyway, that's what it is. So, vortex of prosperity. Where are we going to put that? Where am I being guided to put that for your healing? And you may be starting to feel some of these energies, some energy twinges or vibrational stuff or pressures somewhere around your body or on your body. Vortex of prosperity going to the Earth Star Chakra. And that's it for that one. We're going to go down and we're going to open up that Earth Star Chakra because apparently that's what most of you are having issues with. Is bringing in the energies of Gaia, connecting to Earth. There are some people who are afraid of connecting to Gaia and Earth energies for various reasons. There are other people who just, like I said, spend so much time either in their heads or communicating beyond that, you know, being in connection with spirit, being in the clouds, so to speak, that we don't connect. And also another reason that we get disconnected from the earth and manifestation and all of the and keeping in the physical is that when we have spiritual parasites, one of the first things that they will do they will close that doorway because they're here to feed on the negative and low vibrational toxic energies that you are emitting, and that they are also prodding you to emit. You know, they're triggering things that are causing you to create those energies. So, and normally when we are operating in the best possible way, energetic health, the flow comes down, divine light comes down through our soul star and crown chakras, comes through our matrix, and as it comes through on its way down into the earth, it washes away all of these toxic energies. It picks it up and carries it away, just like in our bloodstreams, the veins and arteries. You know, the that the nasty stuff and the waste is picked up by the bloodstream from our cells and carried away. And it works the same way in a healthy energy system. So when we have parasites, spiritual parasites, entities, whatever you want to call them, they're here, they want to feed on the nasty toxic energies. So of course, if it's being flushed away by the light, they can't do that. So they actually will close this chakra up. So we're going to open that up. We're going to make sure that that's staying open for you. Okay, the next essence that we're going to get is God's Playground. Again, more about manifesting and prosperity, and just opening you to create using the gifts that you innately have and opening up that. And that's coming in around the solar plexus. Just at the top of the solar plexus. All right, and that is where I put that over here. This is where the mental body is, and that's talking about there's basically, and I checked with the angels as I was putting this down, is that part of our manifesting has to do with the way that we're thinking. So we want to think in alignment with our vortex of prosperity. We want to move into positive thought processes. We want to be more mindful of what we're thinking about, because the things that we think about are creating frequencies and energies and vibrations that are bringing us more of the things that we're thinking about, and more of the feelings that the things we're thinking about us give us. So we want to start moving away from those damaging and unhelpful thought forms and processes and loops, and into more light-filled ones. So that's what this is doing over here. And let's see if we have any other places where this wants to be. Nope. Okay, awesome. Okay, and the last one that we have is the Seraphim Angels. The Seraphim Angels essence is, again, all about divine love, guiding us to it, helping us to recognize it, showing us how to use it, and what it's for. Love is the answer to everything. No surprise, heart chakra, right in the heart chakra, and we're going to do 2 drops of that. Okay. So this is your essence, Angel Song Essence, prosperity healing. Sitting here now, we have essences directly directed, and the healing energies of them, and the angelic help and healing energies directed squarely in the heart and sacral chakras. We have these energies being directed to influences of our culture and society that are not serving us well, that are keeping us from being able to manifest things, to keeping us in a limited thinking, which is also part of what this God's Playground is all about. Take us out of limited thinking about what we can and can't do, who we are and who we aren't. and open up those doorways, because we are beings of infinite potential and possibility. We can go any number of ways at any time. There are so many possibilities, and it is this whole area here with our cultural and tribal information, and that basically conditions us and to be engage in limited thinking of the possibilities about what we can and can't do, who we are in our lives, and what we're meant to be, or who we can be, or what we can make of our lives, how it can look. One of the issues that people who have not experienced prosperity have is that they have no model to go on. They have nothing available to them in their experience that helps them know what it means to be prosperous. And that's part of what the I Am Prosperous essence is going to help to bring out, is to help connect you to what it means to be prosperous. What is that all about? To guide you into thought processes and actions that are more aligned with someone who is naturally prosperous, who has lived a prosperous life and knows what that is all about, and has prosperous expectations. So this is the healing on prosperity. You should be feeling now a number of things working in your energy fields, and this will continue until this is not going to attack everything you have in your energy fields all at once, because that would be way too much, and you would wind up in what we call a healing crisis for that. It would be mentally and emotionally very trying, and create a lot of upheaval in those areas to try and release everything all at once. So when the initial things that this is meant to address have been cleared, then this session will be done for you, and you can come back and watch it again and receive those energies again. And so you're going to want to move until about the 30-minute mark of this presentation, of this video, in order to start getting to the place where we're putting the healing energies down. So right now I am going to ask the angels to seal this healing to this video, and these energies to this video. So that you can come back as often as you want and receive the energies of these essences in the places where you need to receive them. Because as I said, these essences connect you, and their energies connect you with angelic help in the area that they were created for. You know, just like this releasing what no longer serves. This is all about enlisting angelic help to release from you what is not serving your highest good and your path and your ability to move forward. So each of these things works in that way. So come back as often as you desire to receive these energies more. Visit my website, which you will see at the bottom of the below the video. And I hope you enjoy this. I hope you receive wonderful healing benefits. I would love if in the comments you would let me know what you got from this. Otherwise, you can contact me on my webpage, and I would love if you want to go deeper into this, find out where any maybe ancestral or past life issues, and believe me, there are plenty of those holding us back. I would be absolutely thrilled to help you do that. So, and also if you would like to go ahead and buy some essences so you can do some of your own healing, I am absolutely wonderful with that as well. The angels have helped me create this line, co-created this with me for that purpose, to spread their energies and their healing help around the world to as many people who can possibly receive these essences. So, thank you for spending the time to watch this video and to receive these healing energies. And I send to you now the blessings of the angels and your full and the wish and a prayer for your full healing into a state of prosperity that is aligned with your soul. All right, there was a lot of angel energy went into that. So yes, thank you so much for being here. Namaste.